Alrighty, friends. Hello. It is May 1st, the beginning of the month, and I had this idea. So we are gonna track how many projects can I finish this month, and then also on the side, I will also track how many projects I accidentally started. I don't know if accidentally is the right word, but I have a tendency to want to jump projects really fast once I get bored or I get close to the finish line and it's like no longer exciting. So how many projects can I finish? And we'll also count how many projects I did start and probably also did not finish in this video. Hello friends, it is Monday, May 4th. We are progressing with my video of trying to finish projects this month. What projects do I have started? Well, glad you asked, because they're all in the back of my brain and or in the back if you can see some of them. So we are working on the Heartless Knit top. We are pretty close to finishing. I'm hoping I get some work done through vacation here, which is in a few days. We leave on Wednesday. We drive down to Oregon and we're gonna go celebrate my partner's birthday. So that I just gotta finish, gotta try on the length, finish armholes, finish neckline, finish hem, finish the heart cutout part. Yeah? Okay. Next thing I do have, let me go grab it. And next project on the list is, I have the pattern pretty much all cut out. I just haven't finished sewing the pieces together. I've been hesitant with the elastic drawstring situation. Anyways, just some cow shorts, some cute little cow sleepy shorts that I can sleep in, and it'll go with my other cow fits that I've already sewed up. We are using the Seam Studio by Pattern Couture. It's the Beach Club shorts. So they're cute little low-rise mini shorts, knit, fun stuff. Goes with all the other cow things I've made. So I gotta finish that. And let's talk about this bad boy right here. This is about 98% done. It is a McCall's. Let me grab the pattern. I'll put the name somewhere here, what pattern I'm working on. That's been sitting there probably a couple months now. The hem is done. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the sleeves and how elasticized I want to make them, but I don't have buttons that match my fabric and or the vibes, and I don't have enough of the ones that I like that may match the vibes, so I am on the hunt for buttons. I have not found buttons. I have not been on the look for buttons. So that are 3 projects that I would like to finish this month on this quest. We'll say it's a quest to make this, like my strawberry dress, to be a blueberry print dress. Blueberry season's coming up pretty soon. I have fell in love real hard. Last season we last couple years we got a whole bunch of blueberry bushes in our front yard, and being able to have fresh blueberries in season during the summer, and can you just imagine me just frolicking in the blueberry picking farms in my blueberry dress picking blueberries? That's what I want. So I put a poll on Instagram, narrowed it down to a blueberry fabric here and pattern here, because I don't remember off the top of my head because I've got too many patterns going up there, but that is the plan. I want to start it, want to finish it in May. So that brings us up to 4 projects. Now it's May. It's the 5th month of the year, which means I got 7 months left for Christmas planning, right? Wrong. Incorrect. That's the end of the year. It's closer to 4. So for gift planning that we're already starting, I'm just trying to ideate. I don't think that I'm going to be able to finish really any of them this month. It might be a next month thing. But I want to ideate on which toddler gets which knitted hood, scarf, animal ears. It'll be real cute. We had another baby added like last year. She didn't really get anything from me that was handmade, so this year we'll make a few more, kind of rotate them around. And then also I have scrubbies. I need to make some scrubbies for the family as like tiny little gifts. That probably, and then hopefully that's it. There, no, I have a couple more other projects that I know I wanted to do. I know it's a Stitch Witch pattern, Bathurst. I'm gonna put the pattern here somewhere. Name, pattern, image. It's a backless top. Wanted to do one of those because I've been having that on the sidelines. And then also it's all coming out. I wanted to make the hollyhock romper for like a really long time. I have the fabric, I have the pattern printed out. I don't have the pattern put together and cut out yet. That's also something. I just have a lot of patterns printed out, and I have like a whole system that I was gonna make for it. I bought envelopes. Maybe this is getting too much. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Maybe we'll get some organization done. We'll see. We'll see how many projects I can pump out, but those 4 for sure are the ones that I want to do like this month, get done this month, and then the other ones are just kind of like, ooh, if I start them, maybe I'll finish them next month type deal. But I have been knitting on and off in between, here and there, and so like it's like almost a full tank top now for the most part. I'm just about to go check for fit maybe in the next 5 minutes, so I gotta do some packing tonight, do some last minute stuff, and I'm trying to figure out if there's any way that I can stabilize the heart beside it being looking like a gigantic gaping hole right now without the wire. So she asks you to I-cord the edge and then do a wire to keep the shape, and I'm wondering in the back of my head, can I elasticize it, but then the issue is really this part sticking down, so maybe only reinforce that part with a wire. I don't know how much I feel. I'm super lazy. It is going to be hand washed because it is, well, actually, no. I am making out a super wash wool, so technically I could throw it in the wash and then hang dry, but I'm like, So that's where like my brain is at right now. It's kind of stopping me from like progressing too far in, but hopefully we'll do a try on. If I like the way it is at the bottom here, I'll work on the rest of the other finishings before I like get into the heart situation. Hello, good morning. I figured I'd do a try on because I didn't get to do it yesterday, and it's looking pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with how that's going, and it looks like a weird giant hole, but it's supposed to be a heart. I may need to do the wire thing. I didn't get to watch the video the other night, but we'll see. But I think I'm gonna put these stitches on hold, leave them where they are. So I think maybe just like a little bit longer, but I think that's basically gonna be the hem. I just kind of want to start doing maybe the armband finishing and the neckband finishing, and then I'll figure out what I want to do with the heart bit. Good plan. Hello friends, it is May 11th and I have a slight progress update, or I guess less progress update. I just got back from vacation. We were in Oregon for like 4 days, visiting a friend and doing other stuff, and I have no progress to report on any of my projects. So hopefully I get something done this month, because it is already the second week of May with not a lot of progress. Ooh, I lied. I do have some progress to report. I finished the fold over hem for the heartless knit top, so hopefully a little bit more progress gets done this week. Gonna try and redo the armholes because I don't like how it's currently turning out with my way that I'm doing it, and I should be following the instructions, and I don't like to follow the instructions, and now I'm in a place where I have to redo what I did because, you know, I'm not following the instructions. I'm learning the hard way, per usual is my learning style. So that's my little update. I'll probably put some maybe images or vids here of that progress of the hem, and hopefully I get some progress done this week to put in this video. Hello friends. If I look tired, I am. I lost sleep over watching a horrible movie last night, but that is not the point of the story. We are work in progress. It's Thursday, so it's not Wednesday, work in progress. But I finally picked up all the stitches around the edge, and we're starting to do it again. I know it doesn't look like much progress, and I'm concerned about how much gathering is going here based on how much I'm supposed to increase. So we'll see. I don't like how it looks. I don't think it, because this is all it stretches, and that's not a lot, and I'm not vibing with this finishing edge, and I'm only say about a quarter way through. So I don't know. I don't think it's gonna go well, but you know, I'll do it. Also, it's a little dark in here, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go around, see how it goes, do the one, and then if I don't like it, I will mod how I have the armhole and finish the armhole. I'm thinking what are words? Maybe an I-cord edge, maybe work it in the round a couple rows and then fold over and then attach it. Something like that. I don't think it needs to be too complicated. It can be really small. It's coming out really small anyways, but it's not not stretchy, so I'm concerned that it's just gonna be in my armpits. So we'll see. Update you in a few. It's been a few days. Work is melting my brain. Yeah, my heater is back on, but I made some progress, a little bit better. So I figured out that I was reading the pattern wrong. It was pick up 3 stitches every 4 rows instead of pick up every 3 rows. So I had 3 times less stitches picked up, which is why my armhole was looking so funky and ugly. So we're back. Picked up the right amount of stitches. The armhole's looking like a nice armhole, good size. Has a little stretch. It's not gonna be a lot, but a little, but it'll be the armhole size. So it'll be good. It'll be fine. I just gotta go all the way around and not mess it up on the other side. And that was pretty much the barrier of me finishing. This whole project was the armhole. So hopefully we're gonna move a little bit faster. Hopefully. Hello. It is. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I just sort of finished an armhole on this side, and it looks fine, but this looks better. This looks like an actual normal armhole. This is in and it doesn't stretch. So I'm gonna have to undo it, and I'm really upset, but that's fine because I kind of figured it was gonna be like this, but I just needed to know, and I have to learn it the hard way. It's cracked now, but it still sucks, and so we're gonna rip it all out again, and I don't know. I think I just might do an I-cord or small ripping. I don't know, something like that. I did all that seam ripping, and the jean part of it for the skirt is too small, so we're gonna scrap that project. don't do it very often because I'm a lazy person, and I don't want to be blocking mid projects. I'm like, it'll be fine. I might do it. I might pre-block it or throw the whole thing in, block it, see how it looks on the armpit. If I don't like it, I'll do something else.
We're basically puppy guarding it. He sees us here and he keeps backing off.
since it is June 1st, which means this video is wrapping up to an end. Let's grab a little tea or coffee and we'll do a little wrap up here. So I'm gonna reference my list real quick just because it's been a little bit since the beginning. We made the beginning of the video. I set out on this adventure thinking, oh, May is gonna be like a super duper great month. I'm not gonna be that busy. I'm gonna be able to do all these projects. No, it ended up being a very, very busy month. So we had counted about 9 projects that I had wanted to set out to do. Of the 9 projects, I finished none of them. Heartless knit top, still pending. I still need to block it. Didn't get to block it. Cow print shorts, still sitting on the desk, still cut out, not sewn. Strawberry dress buttons, didn't find any yet. Still, so it's still hanging. The blueberry super bloom dress that I had planned out, my swatches are actually coming in today, June 1st. So pattern is bought. That's some progress, but that's not made and done in May. I also had plans for like any Christmas gifts made for the family this year. Not yet. On top of that was scrubbies to also make for Christmas gifts. Also not done yet. The Bathurst top from Stitch Witch Patterns, still not 100% cut out. It's been sitting in my drawer, semi cut out. I just need to like cut actually on the lines. Didn't do that. Also didn't start on my hollyhock romper. So all 9 projects unfinished. Only my heartless knit top is where I did get some progress. I kind of figured out the armband, but I have to block it to make sure it's great. However, let's talk about the stuff that I did finish, because that's a little bit more exciting. Because it feels bad just to, say like, oh, I planned to do all these things and then I didn't do these things. So last week was Memorial Weekend and apparently I went crazy. But before that, I think it was like the first or second week of May, we went down to Oregon. We celebrated. Weekend after that got like super busy. We had to do a bunch of like socialization stuff with some friends. Didn't get any progress done there. Work was like super duper crazy. Week after, kind of the same thing. Work was kind of crazy and all that fun stuff. So come Memorial Weekend, I was just like going on a like crazy craft mission to like do something. We started a fit and flare low back dress by Kiana with the blueberry fabric that I had gotten in Oregon. So that's one. We made a hacked top to same fabric, same pattern, the fit and flare low back dress by Kiana, Bonolo, by the way, with a lot of mods. 3 actually. I had cut out some black denim, not featured in the video. I don't know where those clips went. Anyways, another version of a hacked top from Kiana from that pattern. So there's 3, not quite finished, 2 finished. Then I chose that I'm like, oh, I'm on a sewing mojo and like I'm crazy and I want to continue doing stuff. So I printed out and cut out the midi bias cut skirt pattern, also by Kiana Bonolo. She's great. I was able to use a blue satin floral that's been sitting in my stash when I got it, I think during Joanne's clearance, RIP Joanne. And then I also made a second version of the midi bias cut skirt in my cow print knit. So that brings up to 4 projects finished. I will have some honorary mentions in here because I did say that I want to do some organization. So I semi-organized my pattern stash and my fabric stash on Notion. So I took a bunch of pictures and then I grabbed a sewing template or project craft template off of Notion to kind of organize what I wanted to make soon, what I had in my stash, so I didn't have to dig through my stash. Because currently, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, it's a little dark. Right down here, sorry for the mess, I got some gifts sitting on the floor waiting to be wrapped. I have a few boxes of fabric that I need to get through that I've collected over the years, and you know, I gotta use my stash. So we're trying to stash bust a little bit. And then in my shelf over there, I have a bunch of like big 4 patterns that I want to use and like haven't started using them because I keep finding more like nice printable downloadable files off of Etsy to do. And well, I gotta actually like, you know, do my hobby instead of just collect my hobby. So honorary mention there. And then in my video, I don't know if you can really count it as a project. I had said I started the fabric washing, and like, I don't know about you, but part of the issue with some of my sewing is that like I don't pre-wash my fabric, or like I get lazy and like I don't want to do it, so I just like don't do the project at all. So that I think is a feat in itself, is like to do the laundry part of it, and hopefully I will be able to move on with some of my other projects because I did wash more of my stash with the initial wash of the fabrics that I did use. If you saw in the video, the blueberry fabric and the satin fabric got washed together, so I could finish all that fun stuff. And that brings what projects did I start and finish in May to a wrap up. And now that it's June, I want to know what projects that you've got for the rest of this year lined up. Tell me down in the comments. If you like this video, press that like button. If you like my content, subscribe to my channel. There will be more of it. See y'all next time. Bye.